Hello everyone, I'm here to read to you a story all about the adventures of Pip the Pixie. As small as a daisy he may be, with a big curious mind about everything he sees, discovering treasures and making friends on a fun adventure that never ends.
This time of year it's springtime, and if you go outside you might have noticed that there are lots of buds on the trees, flowers that are growing, and lots of catkins as well on trees. Now our sign for the story is tree, and I have done this sign before on another video, so it's good to practice. In this story, Pip finds a way that he can make glue. Shall we find out how he does it? And this story is called A Nice Little Pot of Glue. Pip the Pixie was doing the washing up for his Aunt Twinkle. He was humming a little tune and he wasn't being very careful with the dishes. Crash! Something fell on the floor and broke into two pieces. It was Aunt Twinkle's sugar basin. "Oh dear," said Pip. "Aunt Twinkle will be so cross. I wonder if I can mend it." He picked up the two pieces and fitted them together. Yes, if he could get some glue, he could stick them together and the crack would hardly show. He would have to tell his aunt what he had done, but if she saw how nicely he had mended it, she might not be so cross. He looked for the glue. There wasn't any to be found. "Oh, bother," he said. "None in the cupboard, none on the shelf, only an empty tube in the scullery. No use at all." "Well, I'd better go and buy some," thought Pip. So out he went. But it was early closing day and the shops were shut. Aunt Twinkle would be home at tea time and she would certainly see the broken basin. He went to Jinky, his friend, but Jinky hadn't any glue either. "Well, what am I to do then?" said Pip. "I don't want to be told off." "I know," said Jinky. "Go to the chestnut tree and ask if you can scrape a little glue from its buds. Take a small pot with you." "Are you mad?" said Pip. "How can I get glue from buds?" "Don't you know that the chestnut tree covers its buds with sticky glue so that Jack Frost can't freeze the growing leaves inside with his cold breath?" said Jinky. "You go and see." Pip went, taking with him a tiny pot. He soon saw that Jinky was right. His fingers stuck to everybody touched. They were very, very sticky. "Yes, you can have some of my sticky glue if you want to," said the chestnut tree. "But please don't take too much from any bud, only just a little." So Pip took just a little glue from each bud, scraping it into his tiny pot. Soon he had plenty and off he went to mend the sugar basin. The glue was very sticky and mended it beautifully. Aunt Twinkle was sorry to hear it had been broken, but pleased with Pip for mending it so well. "I got the glue from the chestnut tree buds," said Pip, and his aunt would hardly believe him, but he told the truth, didn't he? You know how sticky they are. And it is true, they are sticky, and it is to protect all the leaves and inside from getting frozen in the frost. So, why don't you go and have a look outside? You might need to go for a walk where there's lots of trees. And if you saw my making a walk with Molly, I actually show you a chestnut tree and all the buds that are on it. But this week in my Making with Molly video, I'm going to show you how to make a leaf collage, and you will need glue for this. But don't worry, I won't make you go and scrape all the glue off the chestnut tree. We'll just use PVA glue. So come along and see, and I'll hopefully see you then. Goodbye.